Wow, hello, what's happening? It's a soap video. This feels so weird, I've got to tell you. This is the first soap I have made. What is it now? September. I haven't made soap since April or May. It's been a minute. It's been a little overwhelming. I had to look at my recipe. Couldn't remember for the life of me what the recipe was. Same recipe I've been using for years, but yeah, okay. So I'm going to make this really easy on myself. This first one is just going to be a drop swirl. It is with a new fragrance though, and it's a fragrance I mixed myself. So, you know, shit could go horribly wrong. For those of you new, this has got everything in it. It's got my goat's milk, my oils, my clay, the lye, everything. I'm just mixing just until it's emulsified, barely. What I'm doing is I'm checking on my stick blender here to see if it is separating, which it doesn't look like it is, so it's emulsified enough. I've got that there so I don't forget to make one, because there will be more mixing involved over here. Today I'm going to use this beautiful mint green from Heirloom. It's not one of the My Micro Obsessions, it's just one of the Heirloom ones. And yeah, I'm going to do a drop of white and a drop of black, and the main batter is going to be green. And I haven't got a soap mold. I probably should get one of those. Luckily, I had one. There's only one over there, ready to get set up and ready to go. Wow, I tell you what, I actually heard someone talk about menopause brain the other day, and yeah, it's like pregnancy brain, but you're just not a lady. Alright, so I'm going to pour some off for this. Some in there, and some in there. We might do a little bit more of the white than the black. I didn't put gloves on because I forgot. I literally forgot. I was going to. Anyway, never mind. Never mind. It's just, oh my god. Oh, and I'm shaking like crazy. I don't know what's gotten into me today. I have been getting the shakes. It's sort of not new, but yeah, I'm very hay fevery and allergy ridden today. Oh my god, this is just like such a drama. I'll give my white a little bit of a shake. So I want that to be white. And then the black, I'm using black pearl rather than activated charcoal. We'll see how that turns out. Just because I had the black pearl out for the next soap. So we'll give this a bit of a mix, and then we'll give it a whiz and see if it's the right colour. I can already tell it's too dark. So I'll put a little bit of that in there, because I want it to be a real pale mint, because the fragrance is very, very minty. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, let's get these sides scraped before we do any more mixing, because I can see there's a fair bit of soap batter still on the edges, so we want to incorporate all of that. And I'm going to just do everything off camera because, you know, I forgot how to make YouTube videos. Oh, that colour is what it smells like. If that makes any sense. I say that a lot, don't I? If that makes any sense. Alright, so what we might do, I have no idea how this fragrance is going to behave, because like I said, I've mixed it myself, so there's like, I think there's like 5 different fragrances in it. So I don't know what's going to happen. Anything. It might explode, although I don't think that's very likely. That's plenty dark enough. Don't drip into that. I'm just going to get this wiped off and ready to go. Wow, apparently I've turned back into a teenage boy. Or not back into, because I never was a teenage boy. And my voice is cracking. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Fragrance. Alright, let's see what happens, hey? Let's see what happens. Oh god, it's minty. It's so nice. What are you going to do? Anything? Ooh. I was kind of assuming it would loosen trace because minty stuff generally does. It hasn't done anything too stupid. So that's good. It's not riced. It's nice and loose, so that's good. We'll give this one its own spatula. Give that a good scraping. Make sure we've got all of that incorporated. Oh my god. I was worried this wasn't minty enough. Holy cannoli, guys. Holy cannoli. This is, oh, it's making my eyes water. It's so minty. That's perfect. That's exactly what it was supposed to do. Oh, yes. Oh, the fact that my first soap back is not, you know, atrocious is a good thing. I'm still shaking, but that's not, I'm not nervous. It's just a weird thing that happens. It's weird, but then so am I. Okay, so let's put the mint in. Let's put you there. Put the mint in here. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit. It is thickening. That's a bit of a surprise. Pour some in there, and then I'm going to scrape this because we don't need any more of this for anything. It definitely is thickening. That's a bit of a surprise. Oh, it's nice though. I also put menthol crystals in the fragrance just so that it'll be nice and cooling as well. I'm very excited about this soap. I cannot wait to use it, I have to say. So the whites, it's a little thick. It's not drastic. The black is really no thicker. It might be a little, actually I think the black's a little bit thicker than the white actually, which is a bit of a surprise. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over and I'm going to pour from as high as I can, which is probably shoulder height. And I'm not going to do it all. And I'm going to give this a twirl around. Yeah, definitely. The white is looser than the black. And again, I'm going to do from the same height, just about my shoulder height. And then I'm going to put some of this, just going to scrape that down and then loosen it up a little bit and pour some of that in there. Because I'm making these specifically for the markets, so I need to have little sniffy things. Alright, so there's a little bit left in here. I'm gonna again just go from really high up. I don't actually want too much of that black on the top, so I'll just pour that into one of those little squares, and then I'll do this with the top, just like that, because I do have some mint leaves that I would like to put on the top, so I don't really care what it looks like. This can just be a little gift for somebody. scrape all of this in here. Oh God, it's been so long since I've made soap. I've forgotten. And I just kept putting it off because this room has just sort of become like this horrible place with all the mould and everything that happened. I hate it down here. And so I've just been putting off soaping for so long. And then today I took John Malecki's advice, because he always says nothing to it but to do it. So I thought today there's nothing to it but to do it. And here I am. Did I press record? Oh, thank God for that. So I'm just going to give this a little twirl just because it just needs a little something something. Although that's the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. Well, it doesn't have to be the bottom, I guess. Alright, now look at this mess. Look at this. We all know how Lee feels about mess. Well, on the soaping bench. With the rest of the house, I couldn't give a shit. Oh dear. Okay, so let's just clean this up a smidge. Oh my God, it's such a mess. But it smells absolutely wonderful. It's so minty. Alright, now the leaves are underneath everything, which is a pain in my butt. Because I made a whole bunch of flowers just for fun the other day, and I also thought that might sort of encourage me to come down here and soap. Oh, sorry for the sniffles. So, as you can see, I made a bunch of flowers. But there's also a bunch of leaves under here, which are just little mint leaves, and I just thought I'd just chuck them on. Just, like, literally just chuck them on. And there's all different sizes. I mean, they're not particularly attractive leaves. Oh dear. I think I've forgotten how to soap dough, which is really annoying. But they'll do. So, but yeah, this is it. This is what we're doing. I love these big flowers. I thought we were really pleased with those. And I have one that is my absolute favourite, which I don't know where it's gone. Oh, this one. This one I was just really pleased with how that one turned out. I don't know why. I thought it was really cute. We'll see if we can't get a few of these bigger ones. What I might do is I'll shut up now and I'll just fast motion this because it's pretty boring. Okay, that'll do. I should have bought a pair of tweezers down with me. They're really hard to pick up. I'm just giving it a slight spray of Blizzard. Oh, what we might do, I've just made a slight spray of Blizzard all over that too. Let's do one on here. Just one little one in the middle. And then let's find a big one that's not ugly. The big ones are pretty ugly. And we'll do that on there as well. And then I'll know it's mint. Because there's a mint leaf. How else would you know it's mint? I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to reuse that. Wow. I used 3 spatulas. Okay, so let me bring that up. It should have focused in a second, but I'll just have to remember how to do things. So yeah, the Blizzard just makes everything kind of shiny. So yeah, that's it. Done. Done and dusted. 17 minutes. No excess talking. Alright, I'll see you for the cutting. Ta-da! Okay, so, interesting. It's gone pink. I don't understand. It wasn't pink before, like an hour ago. This is the next day. It's 4:30, so definitely more than 24 hours. It's gone pink. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that before I unmold it, in case it's not pink. It's not pink on the sides. It's not even discoloured on the sides. It's a bit sticky. I did do full liquid on this one because I was a bit worried that I didn't know how the fragrance would behave. And it's also a mint, so generally mints are really well behaved. Now, I'm always terrified of over tightening these, and I've had at least one person comment on how loose my wires are. But I've never broken a wire. So I sometimes wonder if it's not better to have them a little loose rather than a little tight. Something's out of tune there. Me. It's me. I guarantee if there's anything out of tune in this room, it would 100% be me. God almighty, I've heard me sing. It's unpleasant. What's not unpleasant is this cutter. I love it. Oh, we don't have pachings anymore. We have thunks. She's like Ida. Oh no. Oh well. Okay, well that's kind of boring. That, however, is friggin' outstanding. Outstanding. I love those colours. So what do you think? Oh, that's a little too close. Oh yeah. Yeah, bitches. Yeah, bitches. I love it. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, it's sticky. It's very sticky. Which is to be expected at full liquid, which would be goat's milk, and a mint soap, because mints are pretty notorious for staying sticky because they usually loosen trace. So when you have a soap that you know is going to loosen, it's usually best to leave it an extra day to unmold and cut, which I should have done, but I didn't, so tough shit. I didn't because I wanted to cut it, I want to see it, and I'm really, really happy. Nothing much makes me happier than a drop swirl. If someone would come and fix my car for free, that would make me super happy. Oh, there's been developments since I made this yesterday. The developments is my car no longer works. And I'll have to walk to the post office tomorrow. I don't like that idea. I don't have no Pepsi. It's just my life. It's ruined. It's over. It's done. I'm not being melodramatic. I don't know what you're talking about. The lack of Pepsi, I tell you though. Not a fan of that. Really not a fan. It was just, could you just not be so large? Holy cannoli. This is not the place for cutting soap. This will be the one and only time that I cut soap here. Well, for the next two soaps it will be. But this is just way too much. Okay. Beautiful thing. I will see you guys. That one's a bit too loose, I reckon. That one too. I'm just filming me fart-assing around because pretty much all my videos just me fart-assing around, aren't they? I will see see you guys for the next one.